Welcome back to our Cross Canada Tour. This is part 2 of day 16. In this video we leave from Lethbridge to Taber. Our first stop was in Coaldale. We just took a quick break in Coaldale and then we were in Taber. I remember by the end of the day that I was quite exhausted and I was just so tired and I was ready to go to bed. And I was so exhausted at the point I don't remember much of this day, and this is really all I can give you in the intro because that's about how much I remember.
It was a long day. We biked 150 kilometers. And in this episode, we begin in Lethbridge after we had a lunch. We picked up some supplies. I got on Google Maps and it led us to a bike path all the way on the north side of the city. And that took us all the way east. It was to come into Coaldale, but eventually that route turned into gravel. So we took a detour going south back to Highway 3 and came into Coaldale. Because we didn't have enough time in Coaldale, I did not look up an old friend that I have in Coaldale. So I hope there's a next time. And speaking of old friends, I didn't look up a friend in Pincher Creek as well, because again, we were pressed for time. But we were wanting to make it to Taber so that we could make it to Medicine Hat the following day, because I'd already made plans with a good friend to stay with him, and we were going to have our rest day in Medicine Hat. So we finally made it to Taber, Alberta. We got a campground. We set up our tent. We had a good supper. And the moment we got into the tent, it began to rain. And that helped with the air quality. So that was actually a good thing. It was a long day. We were exhausted. And that's how this episode ends in Taber at the campground. Enjoy the video.
Josh, come here. Here's a little, I don't know what it is, a rest area with welcome to Lethbridge. It's nice.
Yeah, it is.
Very nice. Boy, coming up that hill, Josh, is pretty difficult. Yeah. Going down was much easier. Alright, we're just on the north side of Lethbridge, taking the cycling route or walking path to Coaldale. It's about 20 kilometers from here. A little less because we came north. So we'll get to Coaldale and reassess our situation from there. Alright, we're just out of Lethbridge going to Coaldale. Google Maps told me to take the north route on road 26 north, 26th Avenue north, but eventually it turned into gravel, so we're now turning south back to Highway 3. The gravel did not look so appealing, and it's a ways to go, I think, to Coaldale. So we're going to go back onto the highway and hit Highway 3, going to Coaldale and hopefully Taber. You can see corn and wheat. You can see the irrigation tools that they use to water everything out here. Boy, it must be dry out here. Yeah, there's a well right there for irrigation, more than likely. That's how it is out here. Looks like we're the first ones on this new road. Quite nice riding this new asphalt. Very smooth. It's a nice ride. Cranford is this little community here. But it's nice. What do you think, Josh?
I'm ready to be done for the night. We're not far out.
Yeah, it's another maybe 10K to Tabor. Yeah, you can see what's around us. Nothing but prairie land now.
Yep.
Way out of the mountains. Alberta is another, I don't know, 130 kilometers long.
Once we get to Tabor.
Yeah, once we get to Tabor, it's like 130. It's not much. We'll be into Saskatchewan very soon. Basically, it will have taken us 3 days to get into Saskatchewan. Albeit we are at the shortest end of Alberta at the south, number 3 highway.
We're going to take a few rest days in Medicine Hat, and I'm excited for those because we need them.
Yeah. Highway 16 is quite a long route from Jasper to Lloydminster, but we're taking this very short route. That's why it's only a 3-day ride. Yeah, here we are in Tabor on this newly paved walking bicycle path, and the golf course is to my right and some residential places are to my left. The campground is just down this road here, so it shouldn't be too long. There's 2 campgrounds. I'm hoping at least one of them has availability for us.
We are in Tabor, Alberta, looking at the sunset, and we're eating our supper. So a cup of soup with rice, beef jerky, sardines. We had 150K to our total today.
Yeah, it was quite a longer day today. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty exhausted, and I'm just excited for a rest day.
Well, I could probably go a little more. I'd probably go about 25, 30 more.
I don't know if I could push that far, actually.
Yeah.
If I had shoes, then maybe, but...
Yeah. So, yeah, no, we had a very good day. We made it to Lethbridge, Coaldale, and now here Tabor. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do before we can lay down and sleep. We haven't even blown up the mats yet or the pillows, so haven't even put the fly on. So let's finish up our dinner, lock our bikes up, put everything away for the night, and get some sleep. Okay, good night.
All right.
you can hear, that's some rain. Thank God for our tent. So far so good.
Don't touch your head to the tent. It'll get wet.
Why is this recording automatically again?